Hi, my name is Jessica Carson, author of Wired This Way, and welcome to today's mini lecture on the ambitious creator archetype. So the ambitious creator is based in the personality dimension of achievement motivation. So the ambitious creator is going to be all about pursuing hard things. So looking at a mountain and seeing an opportunity. These are the types of people who, ever since they were children, they were mastering playing an instrument, mastering a sport, mastering an area of academic excellence. These are often the straight A students, or if they're not straight A students, they excel in some area like music, like sports, like theater. So these individuals are wired to respond to this idea of mastery. We crave mastery. We want to become experts, and we want to essentially perform better than anyone else in our field. That's what we're motivated by. So we have strong work ethics. We are interested in developing competencies, unlike some people with lower achievement motivation who want success without the work. We are willing to put in the work to be successful. So in terms of some quick psychology tips around the ambitious creator, what's interesting is that while we strive for success, we strive for greatness and achievement, we also seek to avoid situations where we are going to fail, where we are going to embarrass ourselves, where we are going to demonstrate ourselves as less competent than others or less competent than we have been in the past. So this is referred to as mastery approach and mastery avoidance, which means we approach things we feel like we can master and we avoid things we know we can't. For example, I will never play any sport that requires hand-eye coordination because I know that I will never master it. Similar thing with performance approach versus performance avoidance. We don't want to be caught performing anything less than our best, and we'll avoid situations where we are going to perform poorly. Unfortunately, the ambitious creator, people who are high in achievement motivation, often struggle with imposter syndrome. So imposter syndrome is the feeling of being a fraud, being unworthy of success or notoriety or attention, feeling like all of the good things that have come our way are a result of luck or sympathy or chance, and that at any moment we are about to be discovered as being not as good as people think we are. And what's ironic about imposter syndrome is that this feeling of being unworthy, of not being good enough, of not deserving to be somewhere is actually most common among the most hardworking, successful individuals. Imposter syndrome doesn't tend to plague people who don't strive for greatness. So in terms of the motivation, it is to work hard and win fast. So we are impatient, we want success yesterday, and we always feel like we're falling behind. The mantra is hustle harder, which any entrepreneur knows. The concept of hustling is incredibly popular, although in my opinion, incredibly dangerous. It glorifies this sort of self-flagellation and self-exhaustion. And the tension in the ambitious creator's experience, in other words, the dyad that they tend to struggle with, the friction in their lives, is between this idea of acceleration versus exhaustion. So we're always thinking, I'm going to push harder, I'm going to do a little more, I'm going to be a little better. But then that often comes along with exhaustion and burnout. So when we look at the light and the dark of the ambitious creator, what we get is someone who is competitive and motivated and expects great things of themselves and others. But what we see in the dark side is somebody who is impatient, who's intensely self-critical, and often exhausts themselves. So I encourage you to now go and read the chapter on the ambitious creator, and you will find plenty of tips in terms of keeping your need for achievement under control.